Okay guys, good morning from beautiful north of Athens we are. This is our home, getting ready for Christmas. It's December 9, 2019 and these are decorations. And we have two trees because when I met my wife 10 years ago, we moved together. She bring her tree, I bring my little tree here. And since then we have two small trees in our house. All right, so I'm getting ready to test the TomTom Rider on the bike. I want to show you. I have used that before and it works fine. And here is the rider. I don't have to connect it through the USB anymore. It's wireless. And this is the TomTom I drive. So basically, what I need to go, it's here. You see that? And this is the cafe on the top of the mountain we're gonna go. And basically, it's about send destination to the drive.
You have received a new destination.
Okay, and that's it. Except if you want to plan a route, this is it. All right, let's put it on the bike and I come back to you. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you how I've put it on the bike. We're gonna go for a test run. Let me see if you hear. I have already put the cable through the extension here the BMW gives me. And that extension, it turns on with the instruments, with the ignition switch. Okay, so let's see here, this goes like that. Okay. It comes on because there's power there, but the battery holds 5 to 6 hours. I have tested. Okay, and that's the route. All right, so let's go for a ride. I'm going to turn on the instruments from here and it works fine. Now when I turn it off, this powers off after 5 minutes, approximately 5 to 6 minutes, but that's okay. All right, let's get ready.
Ανεβαίνω. 2, 3.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go up the mountain, and there is a lot of reflection here because the GPS is tilted up a little bit, but I can see it very clear, and you can still see the colors there, and we just follow the line and the instructions that just come through your helmet. If you don't have an intercom, okay, it's still very visible, and the voice it is very loud, so it's not bad at all. It's you can do the job done fine, really good. All right, so we go up the mountain now. It's December day, December 9, and we're gonna go to a cafe about 10 miles from our home, 10-12 miles from our home, that is has a panoramic view that you can see the whole sea and the islands. So that's coming up really soon. And look how beautiful the scenery is. It's the top of the mountain. We are like about I think 700 meters, 600-700 meters altitude above sea level. And when you see these cumulus clouds, usually it's cold. Temperature is approximately, you can see the temperature here on the display on the bike, is 14. So with the wind chill is about 10 or 9. That's fine. We are dress up for winter, and we have the pants, the gloves, the jacket, the fleece, everything. So look now, the reflection is on the back, but I can still see the GPS with the sun reflection. It just looks, the GoPro is a little bit below that, so the GPS is tilted up a little bit, so that's why you don't see it very clear. But I can see it. I can see it very clear the whole way, and on the way out and on the way back. And this is our this mountain. It's about 15 miles from Athens center to the north, and it has a lot of activities. It has horseback riding, it has hiking, it has caves. This mountain is famous for the marble they excavate from there, the Pentelicon marble, and this is the marble they have built the Parthenon, the same marble they have used for the Parthenon columns and other stuff. And they're still excavating, believe it or not. I have used this marble in a lot of jobs, because I'm in construction for many years. I do this for fun. And it's kind of like a white marble with some lines, like gray lines inside. It's really good. Now the marble they use on the Parthenon, it's a AAA quality. That means it's pure. It's you have to select it's like a AAA and the AA and the A quality. Three qualities you can get on the marble like that. Also, this mountain is famous for mysterious things. If you search on the internet, I'm not going to say what. It has some mysterious caves, and it has a road that looks like it's downhill, but it's not. It's actually uphill, and if you put the car on neutral, it's rolling, and it's great for all kind of activities we do. We do a lot of hiking. We walk our dog there, so it's a lot of fun. Let's enjoy the ride a little bit. Now you see that hill is coming up. All right. After we pass that hill on the right, we can see the water. Okay, so basically, what I see on the display is, first of all, it's the messages and the incoming calls. They come on the bottom, exactly above where it says TomTom. So if you have a message or an incoming call, there is a black line appears there, and you can see the name of the person. Okay. It's a little bit difficult to connect it for the couple. Have to try a couple times, and still try to do the connection thing, because it has to go through the phone and the intercom. I follow the instructions from TomTom, but they're not that good. Okay, that's the only problem you have to go through. Otherwise, everything works fine. So, basically. On the bottom, you can also, one more thing before I continue is, like, you can play the music, and you can hear your music from your phone fine. And when you have the GPS instructions, it lowers automatically the music, and you can hear it louder. Okay, that's one thing I never knew before on my other GPS. That was another TomTom I have, but not the Rider. So Just to remind you that the Rider 500 and 550 is exactly the same. It's the differences on the maps. The 500 is the Europe and Asia, I think, and the 550 is world maps like United States, Canada, Alaska, whatever, and the rest of the world. So on the right, you see that black vertical space there, that dark maybe, not black. So what you see there is upcoming gas stations, place of interest, and you can see also on the top the time of arrival, okay, and how much time you have left to get there. So it will calculate the average. It will actually understand how fast you're going, and you know, it will calculate the average. So you can adjust that. You can put a couple of different things there. So now we're arriving on the first destination. That's the Panorama Cafe. That's on the top of the mountain, and it's on the right here. It's incredible view. You can see the sea. Now you can see the sea. All right. So basically, it's Monday, so the place is closed. It looks like in the winter time they work from Tuesday to Sunday. And so we'll have to go all the way down to the water. Okay, also I tried to do the adjustments with my gloves and try to bring up the map here, and it works fine. The only problem was on that ride, I haven't adjusted with thick gloves. Okay, so you can do 3 adjustments. One with bare hands, one with thin gloves, and one with thick gloves. So what I have there right now was with the bare hands. So that's why it's not very sensitive. Okay, I forgot to adjust it, but you can do that. So what I do now is, you see that it will not come up, but when I do that, I just, zoom out the map, found where I want to go. I know my place. It's right there where the sailing marina is, right there. I just press it for a couple of seconds and just ride. That's it. That's it. It's very easy, and that's the reason I choose that GPS, because it's just easy. Okay. If you want to get it complicated, you can go and set up a mountain ride, like with this different scenery. In the beginning, when you start the GPS, it will show you that. Okay, so you can actually make a thrill ride or something like that. All right, and this is a good option if you are in the city and you don't know the area, the suburbs around where you are. And you want to use that so you can go on the back roads, okay? I do that sometimes. I don't do that all the time because I know my roads. I'm a tour guide, but there is some areas in Greece that I just don't know. I can get lost. So this is a really good option. Also, the TomTom works really good on back roads and dirt roads, okay? With this particular bike, I go on easy to ride dirt roads, not like motocross roads or something like that, but I do. Okay, on a Harley I don't. I stay on pavement roads. Also, when we run the tours, all our roads are paved. Okay, now you can see the water. You can see the islands. There's a couple of islands right up front of you. I'm going to upload another video with a 360 camera. From this ride, because it's different, and you can actually turn around and you can see the whole scenery. But this particular ride, it's for the TomTom Rider, nothing else. But you can still enjoy the scenery there. You can see the town on the water. This is where we're going to go, on the marina there. All right. Okay, the other thing is the unit is very durable. It's waterproof. It's very easy to mount. the RAM mount on it. And what I have done is, you see that cable on the left, BMW gives you an access cable on the bottom of the instruments that you can use for a GPS or something like that, and it works with the ignition. So I didn't have to reroute the whole thing all the way back to the battery, and I just use that cable just for that. It's on the left there, it's hanging, you can see it. So you just connect it and disconnect it, and the GPS just works when you turn on the bike, and it turns off when you turn off the bike. Now, when you turn off that particular bike, that's the R1200GS BMW, that takes about 5 to 6 minutes to turn off completely the power. Okay. All right, so it's coming up a couple of beautiful turns. This is a road I do all the time, and I never get tired of it. It's just beautiful. It's nice turns. A lot of bikers coming up here, in the winter included, and we enjoy these beautiful turns. Not too much traffic, and there's a lot of places you can stop and do a picnic there on top. They have like picnic tables all year round. It's just beautiful. I will start going downhill, and I go nice and easy because I put new discs and new disc brakes on the front. So still I have to brake them. So we'll just go nice and easy on it. Another thing is about this GPS is the mount. The rubber mount is excellent. You see, it won't shake much. It will actually not shake at all. Look how stable the thing is. Okay, and that's a benefit. I can see my instruments. I can move it up and down a little bit more if I want. I can put a longer arm, but the way I have it right now, it's just fine. Probably I just have to move the cable on the left a little bit up, so it wouldn't be on a speed meter. And we're going downhill. You're going to see the water now. It's a gorgeous day. Temperature was on top of the mountain. Now it's 15.5 Celsius. You can see the display there, temperature. On the top of the mountain was like 11.5. And we're going to get probably close to 18 when we get in the water. Close, because it is a cold day. We're getting down, we see the first buildings, and we're gonna get probably a couple more minutes on a traffic light. Okay. After a couple more turns, we're gonna go to that town there, and 5 more minutes we're gonna get on a water. Now on the left of the GPS, on the left side, you can see an arrow and a magnifying lens symbol there. Okay, what's going on with that is the arrow. If you press the arrow, it will give you the whole route. You can see the whole map, okay? And if you press the arrow again, it will give you the line that you're following up. You can change the colors on the display and on the line, and on the colors of the day or the night and everything. When it gets dark, it automatically goes into the night colors. That's beautiful too. Another thing is the 4 dots there on the left. It's the settings. I mean, you press that, you go to any kind of settings to find a route, to find the destination, to find whatever. The way to searching on this GPS is excellent. What you do is you just press the 4 dots on the left corner there, and press search, and then you want to go example to Queens Boulevard. Okay, so You know, Queens Boulevard doesn't exist in Greece, but I'm just telling you something from I remember from the States. Queens Boulevard, where the Harley Davidson, New York City Harley Davidson is. So you just write Queens, and Q, you just spell it like Q, U something, and N, and it will bring up as a list with all kind of Queens Boulevard there. So you can see press on the one is near you and just, you know, press go and you all set. That's how it works. Now in the middle, you see the speed limit, and it's excellent because when you pass the speed limit, it becomes red. Okay, and on the top you can see how long is before your next turn, and it has an arrow that tells you if the turn is right or left, or you go straight on the intersection, or you know, something like that. So you get a lot of information from that little thing there. All right, so we're gonna go straight now. So you can see the blue line on the GPS, you know, going across. Again, you can see the reflection there from the sky, but I don't. Okay. I can see the way it's tilted up the GPS right now. I can see everything very, very clear, even when it's sunny day like that. Okay, so you can imagine when it's cloudy or when it's dark, you can even see better. So that's the beauty of the colors on the TomTom GPS, and it's just my opinion that Garmin doesn't have that bright colors. I don't know why, but that's what it is. And we're gonna cross that traffic light right now in like not even 5 minutes. We're gonna be on a marina. Okay, now a couple more turns. You can see there is a right turn coming up. You see a white arrow. And when you get near to the arrow, that's where you turn. So it's very easy to understand how you're going to do that. There's a stop sign here. You can see I'm there and turning left. Okay, so what is it, like 160 meters to get to the water? You can see the water now on the GPS. That's amazing. Can you see it? You don't see it from the road, but you can see you're approaching the water. You're approaching the sea. It's right a little bit below the top. There you go. It's much more visible right now. And it will show you a right turn, and there is the marina. You can see the land. You see what I'm talking about? It's like 3D. It's turning around, and it's a beautiful day. Look at these cafeterias and tavernas, people hanging out in the middle of the, you know, it's like when December 9th. We're not in the middle of the winter, but we're almost near that. So, and this is a place we'll go fishing sometimes. And I know this area very well. You can also rent a boat and you know, hang out with your friends. It's a lot of fun. But we're not going to stay there. We just have, you know, we're going to go there just for a little bit. And look how beautiful. This is a sailing school on your right. This is the beauty of the off-road bike on-off, because you can go on a dirt road with not a problem at all. Look how beautiful the water is. It's a gorgeous day. Look at that. Ah, God. Okay. It was a really good day. Really good ride. All right, guys. Hello. Say hi to everybody. Say
Hi. Hi, guys.
all right. Anyway, so basically we got here in this beautiful place. We're gonna go to a taverna over there. It's a sunny day. It's December 10th. It's beautiful. Alright, the GPS worked fine. Okay, it's a little problem with the connection with the intercom, but that can be fixed. And basically it's beautiful. It's beautiful and it's nice. It's very visible. I can see everything. All right, and works fine for me. All right, I'm gonna let you enjoy the video and enjoy the view here. We are way north of Athens, about half an hour from our house, and we are on the water. And it's a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous lady I have here. Say something to everybody in the world.
It's a beautiful day today. Let's ride.
Let's ride. Right. Woo! Look at that beauty. Ah. This is perfect. Hi guys. I used to live in New York and it has nothing to do with that in December. New York is beautiful, but not like that. Not like that. Okay, on the same day here we test also the backrest. And this is the upper part and this is the lower part. Okay, it has another, you look my previous video so you can see the installation. Okay, and that was for my lady. And what do you think about the backrest?
The backrest was amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, baby. I love you. So this is look how nice this pillow is. Look how big it is. Perfect. And this is where we ride today. I'll see you guys later. Ωραία, από τις έρθει. Πάμε έρθει, ναι. Ξεκίνα και την κάμερα και θα... είσαι. Okay guys, this is perfection. On December 10 of 2019, we took this baby, the big one, and this baby, the beautiful one, from the mountains to the sea. Look how beautiful the sea is today. All right, and where we are on our Fiverr Taverna, and let's see what they have. Okay. Ow! Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Alright guys, γεια μας. Cheers. And we're still waiting for a couple of plates. This is calamari, gavros, the salad, aragon, and the best one. There's fries, and the octopus. Look at that. We have Vergina beer, local, really good. And we have the view. Oh, this is the best. We are just 5 meters from the water. Wow. Perfection. Cheers. Okay, we got a little problem. We got a little thing. She kind of like doing a pass on me. Okay? Look at that. Look at that.